Here's Calathis. Now the starting group for the visitors. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Here's Melly. Off target with his three. To the wing on the left. Pass to Calathis. Misses the three. We're about 1 minute into the first. Now the pass to Luau. Hines the pass to Hall. Here's Melly. The three-pointer off the mark. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Calathis. Stolen away. Luau, the pass to Hall. Nailed from three-point land.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Good on the three-point shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Melly, and for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
To the left wing, fires the three. Dishes to Calathis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Motley. Another shot. And it's good on the way up. Motley's got his second bucket. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Melly. From downtown. It's rebounded by Motley. Motley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Calathis. Cans it from downtown.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Melly missing.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
And there's the pass to Motley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for the away team.
The first one falls.
For 2.
Good on both. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Passes it to Melly. Here's Hall. To the right side. Melly passes to Hines, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Calathis. 1:03 left here in the first quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Out to the right wing. Fires the three. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders.
You know, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you. They possess a whole lot of offensive firepower.
Over to the wing. Here's Melly. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
A three ball. The shot comes out.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Good if it goes. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
Your home team, 6.
Wow, what a way.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
They've got Bielitsa, Booker out there with Edwards, and it's Dorsey in at the 2 guard. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. For the 3, and the basket by Detome.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Edwards with it. Pass to Gutteridge. Now Dorsey. The pass to Gutteridge. Now Dorsey. There's the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And Thomas, here we go. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Gutteridge, the pass to Bielitsa. Kicks it to Dorsey. Edwards inside. Napier covering. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Detome. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Detome's got 6 points.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And he drives in. Back to Edwards. Over Napier. No good with the wing jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside Thomas. To the left side wing. Napier kicks to Detome. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get the rebound. Here's Gutteridge. Napier covering. Edwards drives in. Dorsey lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Dorsey's got his first points in this one.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Now the dish to Napier. Here's Detome.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
And a miss there on the triple.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Passes it to Dorsey. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The offensive rebound picked off in midair. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Out to the right wing. Booker at the elbow. Pass to Gutteridge. 6 to shoot. Edwards. Off with the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Dishes it to Davies. It's hauled in by Dorsey.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Booker the pass to Bielitsa. He kicks it to Edwards. Now Dorsey. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bielitsa. 26 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Ditome. 5 on the clock. Here he goes, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here's Edwards. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by 3.
Man, I love how aggressive they've been on the offensive glass, generating.
All right, time to see how the Western Conference is stacked. Thank you for being with us. Now
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
They've got Luwawu, and it's Hall in at the shooting guard position. Banked in off the glass. He's got 5.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
To the wing on the left. Out to the right wing. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the triple.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
The pass to Melly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Melly's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Calathes passes to Motley. Drives to the hoop. Passes it to Melly. For the lead. It's rebounded by Motley. Motley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Calathes. Lets the 3 fly. The shot that time not on target. And they're pushing it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That free throw missing. That one drops. He ties it up.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Clock at 6. No good from outside. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
There's the steal. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And at 36% on the night, they've got to step it up offensively. Pass to Luwawu. Here's Melly. Off target from three-point range.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Launches it. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for him.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Right wing. The pass to Luwawu. Passes to Hall. 6 on the shot clock. The outside leaner. It's rebounded by Motley.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
There you go, fans. That was your dancers.
Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Kicks to Calathis. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Luwawu. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's the three. Here's Melly. Pass to Luwawu. They need this one. Doesn't go for him. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Melly. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Melly's got 6 here in this quarter.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Out left to the wing.
Home team foul. Nicolo Miller. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Edwards dishes to Dorsey. Shot clock at 6.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Get outside. Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Gutterich, and he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The third quarter comes to a close.
Your home team.
Up 8.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. 43% for the game. They've got Napier, and it's Davies in at center. And Booker kicks to Dorsey. From outside, off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Over to the wing. From deep. Shot by Detome, no good. Detome's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Now the pass to Gutterich. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. And only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. To the wing right side. Here's to Tomei. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Gutteridge. He kicks it to Dorsey. Pass to Gutteridge. Booker in the corner. And here's Edwards from the arc. Knocks down the three balls.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Picked him clean. To the right side. They swipe it. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Gutteridge. Kicks it to Edwards. Here's Booker. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
The pass to Tomei. It's good from long range.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Passes it to Dorsey. Jacks up a three. Trains the three-pointer.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Come on, come on.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bielitsa. Napier with it. Edwards there. Here's Davies. Back to Napier. Just 5 on the clock. Here's to Tomei. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Napier's got his 4th assist in this one.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
A nice shot by Gutteridge.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's to Tomei. Wide open shot is on the money. Tomei's got 10 points here in the second half.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Thomas with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's to Tomei. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Napier. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Gutteridge. The 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thing has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Now here's Napier. Davies, the pass to Napier. Kicks to Thomas. Off target from the baseline.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Feeds it to Edwards. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. The shot missing.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Gutteridge. No good. And so the road team gets the W in this one.
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, BA. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Out to the right wing. From downtown. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. To the paint. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Oh, sent away with authority. And the layup is good.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
The three gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Puts up a three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Gone 1 for 3 so far. From behind the arc.
I see him. I see him.
Right wing.
Hey, come around. Come around. Give up.
Here's Fall. And he dunks it down.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Lets the three fly. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
The 17-footer. Four on the clock. Fires from deep. And Motley pulls it down. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Knocks down the triple.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
From deep, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To halt the run, drills it from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Fires the 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
1:16 left to play in the first. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Fires the 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Shooting just 38% so far in this one. From the baseline. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
.34 seconds left in the first quarter. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Unloads from 13. That shot off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 9. We've got more in... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Shots good by Blackpool.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
We've got Edwards, and it's Booker in at the 4. Pass to Captain Clutch. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guarded by Edwards. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Captain Clutch. Sinks it from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Guarded by Edwards. Out to the right wing. Going inside. And Booker pulls it down.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's Captain Clutch. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. He has 6.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
To the left side wing. And they recover it. From deep 3-point range. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Back to Edwards. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Rebounded by Captain Clutch.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Pass to Guterich. Outside Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the free throw, no good. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. They set the pick. Here's Guterich. He got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Pass to Captain Clutch. 1:35 left in the first half. Doesn't go for him. Shooting around 53%, a nice number. From outside the arc. No luck on that one. Gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Off with the layup.
Home team foul. Block. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Edwards. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Captain Clutch. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the half. There's the 3. Edwards pulls it in.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Guterich. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. The shot that time not on target. Here's Captain Clutch. And so that brings the first half to a close.
You take a look at the visitors.
And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first half. That does it for halftime.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
With the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. The shot comes out.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Oh, there's the alley.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Offensive rebound. Missed inside.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
And the three-pointer goes.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. Ball stolen. Here's Motley. Over to the left wing. A good-looking shot from the wing. He's got 11.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
No good with a layup. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. The 3-ball. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Nifty move. Yes, it's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at this visiting team, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
They set the pick. Connects from downtown. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Down low. Fires from deep. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Pass to fall to the wing on the left. Inside. And he lays it up and in. He's got 6.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
This one for 3. No good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
The long distance 3 is buried. Give him 23.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
There's a screen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. He gets it up. Can't hit that one. The third quarter comes to a close. leading by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Edwards, and it's Captain Clutch in at the 2. Cooteridge can't hit, shooting around 50% in the game so far. And he lobs it up to the rim. Guarded by Edwards. Out left to the wing. It's deflected. Driving in. And he banks in the layup. Edwards has got his first 2 points of the night.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Guarded by Edwards. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Pass to Booker. Back to Edwards. On Friday.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Oh, Booker with a block.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Out to the wing. Got a piece of it. Booker defending. Clock at 4. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team, number
That free throw no good.
7. At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Captain Clutch. Pass to Edwards.
Home team foul. Ballin' boy.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Foul. Substitution on the court.
And there's the drive.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized forward.
Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Modley. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Can't get it to drop. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5.
Number 77, taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
"50 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And he lobs it up.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Takes a 3, and it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They set a pick. No good from outside.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
At the line for 2.
And the second of 2 is good. And that brings him within 2 here. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Guys, what do you think?
They could actually go for a 3 and win here, but I think they may play it safe and try to send this game to overtime.
And an intentional foul right there.
Will book in. 3rd personal foul, 4th team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 1. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic.
Between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
All right. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Luwawu, and it's Hines, and at the center, locking down the middle. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Hall, inside, and the layup's good off the glass.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Over to the left wing. There's Cannon with the three. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Passes it to Melly. Pulls up, high post. Yep, that one goes in there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Papa Nicolau. Unloads from 9. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. There's the pass to Melly. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
From 17 feet out, the rebound by Luwawu.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Out to the right wing. Up again. It's good on the putback. He has 6.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. The rebound by Luwawu. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. There's the drive. Hines. And he banks in the layup.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Cannon. Looking to end the run. Just 5 to shoot. The turnaround Jay. Bucket is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Hall. Here's Melly. And the 3-ball is good. Melly's got 6 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running with the drive. Pass to Luwawu.
Home team foul. Number 14. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hall. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. On the clock. Jacks up a 3. And Luwawu gets it to go.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Cannon from long range. The shot, no good. Gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Puts the move on. That one goes in. 8 points for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Cannon. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Can they get it? That one rolling around and rims out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got Thomas, and it's to Tome in at the 3 spot. Napier passes to Davies. Back to Napier. Shoots from the elbow. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First
you know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Oh, my goodness. Man. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Here's Black. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Detome. Clock at 6. Outside Thomas. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. On Friday, then on Saturday. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Over to the wing. Six on the shot clock. Driving inside. Pass to Davies. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Slukas, Napier covering, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Napier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Passes to Thomas.
First half, 2 minutes.
And there's the pass to Davies. He kicks to Detome. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shoots the 3. They get it back. Peters with the bucket. Peters has got his first bucket of the night.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Napier feeling it out a bit. Thomas a screen. Here's Detome. Hits it from three-point range. Detome's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Slukas. To the paint.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Second team foul.
.55 seconds left here in the second. Going inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Now, here's Napier. Guarded closely. Pass to Detome. Can't connect from short range. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Throws it up high. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Detome. He dishes it to Davies. Launches it. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And that does it for the first.
Welcome each and every. Actually, let's switch topics to one. And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. That'll do it for our show.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Right wing. Passes it to Luau. Here's Hall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Melli missing. From the field, 44%, not bad. They've got Luau, and it's Hall in a 2-goal. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Here's Cannon. The 10-footer. That shot off. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Hey, yo, right here.
And the pass to Melli. From deep three-point range, drops in the tray. Melli's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Kicks it to Cannon. Baseline try, and the shot is good.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the right side. Here's Luau. Shot clock at 5. To the wing right side. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The dish now to Cannon. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cannon's got 5.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Out to the right wing. Luau, the pass to Melli.
Home team foul. Papani Colau. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the home team trailing by 10.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Fires it up. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Luau. To the middle. A nice shot by Melli. He's got 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The 15-footer off the left rim and out. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
Marking foul. Side out. Alexander, number 14. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Luau. 1:16 left in the third. Out to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. There's Cannon with the 3. The rebound by Luwawu. Has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Pass to Melly. Driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Cannon. Sinks the 15-footer. Cannon's got 7 points in the game. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Melly. He's got 16.
Come on, man, take that.
Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Fades away. It's stolen. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Line for 2.
Maybe. He hits the second from the line. Here's Hall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Luwawu, and it's Hines in at the 5 spot. Melly.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Into the lane, and that one is stuffed right through.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, great. He can get up a few notches higher. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. To the wing on the left. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now, here's Napier. Passes it to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Here's to Tomei. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Now, here's Napier. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Davies, and a strong finish with two hands.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
They set the screen. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Napier. He's covered closely. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Over in the corner, Detome sinks the triple. Detome's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And Thomas with the block. Here's Detome. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Peters. 5 to shoot. And rebounded by Davies. Dishes to Napier. He kicks to Detome. Fires the three, cans it from downtown.
And this is how you want to come out of the half, prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And so the road team gets the W in this one.
Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, BA, with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hall, off target from three-point range. Five on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Hall. Pass to Melly. All sorts of time. Good on the shot.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Out to the right wing. Launches a three. To the wing, right side. Here's Motley. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Pass to Luau Cabarro. Here's Melly. To the right side. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gone 1 for 3 so far.
Away team foul. Number 12. First personal foul. First team foul.
Over to the wing. Pass to Modley. Shot clock at 5. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Luau Cabarro. Here's Hall. The three-pointer off the mark. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Melly, pure from three-point range. Melly's got 5.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Hall. From outside, off the mark. Gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. To the inside. And we've got 1:18 left in the opening quarter. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the left wing. Here's Luau Cabarro. Nelly drains the triple. Give him 8 points now.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
There's 45 seconds left now in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Oh, he tries a 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Hall. Here's Luau Cabarro. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Out to the right wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. That'll count. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Edwards, and it's Guduric in at the 3 slot. All right, let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which teams are leading the pack in steals right now.
You know, forcing mistakes is a point of pride for both clubs. They're willing to gamble to cause disruption.
Pass to Thomas. To the right side. Just 3 to shoot. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over on Wednesday and then on Saturday. Now Edwards. Pass to Captain Clutch. Hits a 3-pointer.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Napier. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Captain Clutch's shot is good. 5 points in the game.
Number 22.
Outside Napier. To the middle. And stolen by Edwards. The 3. Guduric can't hit. Outside Napier. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. The kick out to Edwards. On target from range. Edwards got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Guduric. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the paint. Back to Edwards. Pass to Captain Clutch. On the take. Can't cash it in from close range. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. We've got 1:55 left in the half. Right wing from behind the arc. The shot misses. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Edwards. Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 5. Guduric. He buries it from 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Napier, guarded by Edwards. And it's time to check the NBA blocks leaders. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Here's Captain Clutch. Pass to Guduric. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray. 6 points for him.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
It's stolen away. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Captain Clutch. Outside Booker. Pass to Guduric. Here's Captain Clutch. Drills it from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Outside Napier. Takes the 3. Not going to go that time. And so that's the end of the first half. Leading by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the begin.
Guys, how about our winner from the Western? All right, and looking now at the first half. And that'll do it for us.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The visitors with the ball. 7-point differential, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Pass to Melly. There's the drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Pass to Luau Cabarro.
Home team foul. Number 21. First personal
And now
foul.
it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Hall. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 4 on the clock. To the right side. Let's go with a 3. And Motley pulls it down.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Gotta give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Motley. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
The layup off target.
Well, it does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Melly. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the wing on the left. And a miss there on the triple. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Hall. Here's Melly. This for the tie! Luwawu-Cabarrot, no good. Shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Launches it. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Jacks up a 3. Nice persistence to tip it back in. He's got 5.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Driving inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Melly. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Here's Melly. He's got 12. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Pass to Motley. Lays it up and banks it in.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Hall. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That evens the score.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
It's intercepted. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Edwards, and it's Booker in at the 4. Here's Luau Cabarro. To shoot to take the lead, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Fires from the wing. The shot no good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's Guterich. Pass to Captain Clutch. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Tries again, and he connects with a jumper.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Out to the wing. Here's Melly. Booker defending. Here's Melly from downtown. The shot no good. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Guterich. Here's Captain Clutch. Here's Edwards. Bullseye! Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Luau Cabarro. Tipped. Pass to Hall.
2 minutes.
Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
.146 left in the fourth. Out left to the wing. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Melly. Here's Hall. Here's Melly. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Both teams deciding to change it up. Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. A minute 9 left to play in the fourth. From deep, sends it home from three-point land.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Go, get outside.
Pass to Motley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark from 16 feet.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
Can't get it to fall. And so they get the victory here at home. That was an incredible night of hoop.
And we'll be catching up. You know, Brent, after a few years of small ball getting even smaller, it's feeling like now there is a resurgence of the big man.
Yeah, I don't know, Kevin, if that's because last year we had 3 potential MVP candidates that all played a bigger position, but you got to have one of those guys in order for you to say that we are going to accentuate the biggest player on the floor to do the things needed to get wins.
Now the starting group for the visitors. From downtown. And it goes out of bounds following the shot. Let's take a moment now to recognize a player who has been incredible lately, and it's earned him Western Conference Player of the Month.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Calathes laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
There's Cannon with the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for the away team.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
There's the pass to Fall. Clock at 6. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
In the corner, it's Calathes. And there's the drive. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Fires from the line, and he comes up with the deuce. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
It's blocked, and they get it back. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
From deep. Knocks it loose, and it ends up out of bounds. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The 3-pointer no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Cannon. He averages about 5 points a game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, for 3, good on the 3-point shot.
That's the kind of passing you want. There, work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Fall. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Shot from the wing. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's up a 3. They get a hand on it.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Out to the right wing. Here's Cannon. To stop the drought, it's tipped. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 5. And we'll be back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
There's the drive. It's deflected. The league's long-distance partners are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
The third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
They've got Edwards, Booker out there with Bielitsa, and it's Dorsey in at the 2. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. There's a good screen. Gutteridge for the pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tend to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Here's Edwards, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. The tray. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Gutteridge. Inside. Booker at the elbow. This one for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. It's Lucas. Edwards defending.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. They get it back. A second chance effort. And Booker with the layup. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's Peters, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Peters has got his first basket of the night.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Left side, Edwards. Here's Gutterich.
Away team foul.
Second shot opportunity.
Peters. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Bolomboy.
1:46 left now here in the second. Edwards kicks to Dorsey. Here's Bielitsa. It's deflected.
Charging foul called
on Sunday, then on Monday.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square out.
.132 left in the first half of basketball. Edwards with it. With the drive, and botches the dunk.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Knocked loose. Pass to Slukas. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gutterich. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's the triple. To the paint. The pass to Slukas. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Now here's Edwards. He dishes it to Booker. Dorsey passes to Booker. Here's Edwards. Double clutches. Kicks it out to Booker.
Come to me, come to me. Go over it.
Here's Gutterich.
Hey, put it back.
And he stays with it. It's Edwards on the wing. Got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that...
It's early in the season, but let's glance.
And now coming back to this game, a strong... That'll do it for our show tonight.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Kicks to Papanikolaou. Pass to Cannon. From 15 feet away, Calathes grabs the board. Being under 40% all in all for the game. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one from long range. 11 points in the game.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
The dish to Papanikolaou. Passes to Fall. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Motley.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Tries to save it, and there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month.
Well, over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Back to Cannon. Here's Calathis. To the paint. Misses in close.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the first one goes.
0. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here he goes, and it's blocked, and the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And he's good on the 3 ball. 14 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10. Here's Fall. Back to Cannon. Out left to the wing. From deep. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Cannon looking over the floor. He kicks it to Papanikolaou. Back to Cannon. 5 to shoot. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he sinks the second. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. A lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Got a hand on it. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Takes a 3. No good that time. 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Connects from 3-point range. Cannon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Fires for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 17.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Dishes it to Papanikolaou. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 5.
Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Bangs home the trifecta. 20 points for him.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Slukas passes to Papanikolaou. 3-pointer. Has to fall. 4 on the clock. Moves back up. The shot rips it home after the terrific move.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards? And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scores now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
At the line for your home team.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
2 shots.
They've got Bielica. Edwards is out there with Booker. And it's Gutterich in at the 3 spot. Slukas. Edwards defending. It's good.
And there's a pattern. Starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by Bowling Boy.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And he makes that one.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Edwards dishes to Dorsey. Here's the screen. And the pass to Bielica. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
At the line for 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. That's tipped. And here's Booker. And Dorsey kicks to Bielica.
Away team foul. Number 77. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dorsey. And they'll get another chance. Here's Bielica. Black grabs the board. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Can't get it to fall. Gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Inside, Gutterich, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Bowling Boy. Driving inside.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Gutterich. Feeds it to Booker. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. No good with the triple. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Bollenboy.
Home team foul. Olympiacos. Second personal foul. First team foul.
.144 left to play in the final quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, that's about those first defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
From outside the arc. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. And he's going up for the alley-oop. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Good.
Number 21.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. Here's Captain Clutch. Pass to Motley. It's good from long range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
But 3. He can't get that one. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone...
EPK Sports. We've got some, and we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They set the screen. Off target from outside. Here's Melly. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hall. Here's Luau Cabarro. Buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Driving to the basket, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. To the wing, right side. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Shot clock at 5. Melly with a rebound. Here's Hall. To the left side wing. The shot by Melly, no good. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Over to the wing. There's the triple. And the ball goes out of play following the shot. And we've got a moment here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams.
And what's been most impressive about this team is how intense they've been on the defensive end. It's not just 1 or 2 guys getting blocks for them. It's been a team effort, which is why they lead the league in blocks per game.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Luau Cabarro. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Into the lane. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Nails it from 3.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Away team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Melly. Fires the 3. And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Down low. That one's good for 2.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall.
Come get it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Luau Cabarro. 7 points in the game, 4 on the clock. Pass to Melli. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Goes to the away team.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
3.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. One second left. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute.
Fans, your youth squad.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Now here's Napier. For 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
And he's going for the oop here. Yep, that one's good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Over to the wing. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Tipped. Lays out. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Now here's Napier. Tightly guarded. Here he goes. Off target at the rim.
Home team foul. Davies. First personal foul. First team foul.
He's guarded by Napier. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And at this early stage of the season, you think teams are still trying to sort out players' roles, Smitty?
Maybe a few, BA. But if you're still trying to figure things out, it could be a long year. That's what the preseason's for.
To the middle. Out to the right wing.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Team foul.
Drives to the hoop. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Nice move. First shot won't go. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Thomas. Right side, Napier. Shoots it from the corner. And too long on the shot. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. There's the double with Napier. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll They'll keep possession. Clock at 4. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Beyond the arc. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
.116 left to play in the first half of basketball.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for the away team. Number 77.
It's both from the stripe. Shooting has been great this game, 58%. Out to the wing. 1:03 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a fadeaway. It doesn't go for him. He's gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And he lobs it up top. And they're running. There's the 3. That shot is off.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Thomas from the arc. The putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And so it's tied as we...
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power. And Shaq, as a player, did you ever look at power rankings to see how...
When you get hot from the distance, you're always in the game. Question.
And that is going to do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one.
Away team foul. 0. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hall. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 5 on the clock. The baseline J. And he knocks the jumper down.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Fourth 3 on target from range. He has 6. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Pass to Luau Cabarro. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Shooting 56% today. And he drives in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Pass to Melly. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. Melly's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To end the run. Buries it from 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
He's got a clear path. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here they come. Here's Hall. Pass to Melly. Inside. Oh, deflected.
Home team foul. Number 12. First personal foul. First team foul.
Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. The shot won't fall. Gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 7. Shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third, and it's all from three-point range. Here's Hall. Pass to Melly. To the inside, to the wing, right side. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Luau Cabarro. Three-pointer, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter.
Away team foul. 0. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, the visiting team. 4-point game. Good. Melly's got 5 points in the quarter. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Takes a 3. Beyond the arc. And it ends up out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Home team ball.
Gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Pass to Luau Cabarro. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the drive to the right side. Shot clock at 5.
Home team foul. Hines. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Inside. Knocked away. Going all the way to the rack. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
With the score.
Leading by 6.
Your home team.
And fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. To the middle. To the paint. Here's Melly from behind the arc. Hits the trifecta.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Right wing.
Right here.
Down low.
Help me out, man. Help me out.
Into the lane. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Home team.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. To the middle. Picked it. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Outside Napier. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Shot clock at 6. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
On Sunday, then on Tuesday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Let's go with a 3. Here's Thomas. Inside. Pass to Napier. And right on target.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. And that one is stuffed right through.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
Away team foul. Number 5. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Driving inside, and there's the rejection. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The fader, and the three-pointer goes.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And there's a pick. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. To the left wing. Four on the clock. Top of the key jumper, no good.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
He's guarded by Napier. Here's Black, and he converts the layup.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Napier with it. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves.